Hey folks, what's up, iyatee? So I'm here. I'm supposed to be somewhere else, but I'm here. I'm actually supposed to be down at Niblett's Bluff, and I didn't make it. I was at Water Creek and my phone decided to blow up on me, and I didn't have all my stuff backed up the way I should have had it backed up, and with all the, you got to have all that second party negotiate, or I don't even know what you call it, but anyways, the third party or third whatever verification and all that kind of stuff. Anyhow, it was all set to my phone, and then I didn't have a phone no more with no phone number, so I couldn't do any of the verification things, and it took me a while to get it sorted out. But the new phone's here, it's sorted out now. I got access to my websites again, and I did lose all my pictures from the nap-in from Water Creek, which is unfortunate. There's a lot of nice stuff in there. I've stole a few off of Facebook here and there. Just thought I'd do a little bifacing. Get the phone all hooked up to, I use a program that sends the picture to my tablet. I had to get all that set up, which usually my wife does, but somehow or another I managed to figure it out. So this is a piece of coral. Probably talk about some of these. As we go along here. There is a bunch of stuff coming. I'll be gone at the end of this week again. I gotta go nap at a Renaissance fair. Mentioned that before. Over in Hot Springs, if you're in the area over there, stop by and see us. I'm going to be taking some beginner kits over there to sell, if I have time to get them all together. We'll see how that goes. Also, there's a whole bunch of preforms coming. They're all cut and ground. Jaden's got hundreds of them over there, including some alabates and fancy jasper, just all kinds of stuff. We got all kinds of stuff over there ready to go. Lowering that edge a little bit, trying to bring this up. So I'm going to come over and clean some of this off. This bopper I'm using is seen its better days. That ought to operate a little better. Alright, that was good. Alright, let's pick something else here. It's a piece of buffalo. So I got a big bucket of this stuff over there that for whatever reason ended up over there for me to biface. Some are oddball pieces, some of them just got issues. Some of it may be my material I wanted to set aside for me to nap. Not really sure, it just kind of builds up. And there's also, I got a bunch of, yeah, this got some issues in it. This may not be any good at all. Friend Eddie Ray has been posting a few pictures of the nap in. I think I'll still have to nap this one. Oh, I overshot the crud out of it. This piece got a little too much heat, which is probably why it ended up in there. Between the overheat and the two big overshots, kind of made a mess out of that one. That'd be okay. I'd be able to make a point out of that. That's not going to be a problem. That's left of it's pretty okay. Now I got some of this Novaculite's got some issues. It's got some cracks and running all the way through it, so I'm not sure how much this is even going to be good. I'm going to try and take most of these flakes to try and clean this. Cracked up mess up. Got a crack coming in here. Man, that sent shock through there and just ran that thing right into my hand. So we still got a crack here, which we're going to lose part of that. Still some cracks in right here. Overshot it. I got to be careful with this bopper. Pretty much all the cracks are out except for this little piece right here. This bopper is new to me and I got to get used to it. Yeah, I probably should have dropped down to a different bopper. Anytime you start using a new tool, it takes a little bit to get used to it. big old mess. Not having very good luck with that end. It had a crack in it. Well, probably just gonna let the camera roll, and I got a ton of biface to get listed too. That's all coming this week. Lots of stuff coming. All right, what's next? This looks like a piece of porcelainite. Going back to the big bopper. Let's see what happens here. I thought I could pop that off there, but I guess not. There we go. This thing's a brick. Kelly Parks has this porcelainite. It's an interesting material. Doesn't need any heat treat or any of that stuff. There we go. Having to do some thinning from the ends. It's not very big and it's really, really thick. Well, we still got big old square edges and there's Biface. Alright, what do you want to work on now? What is this? That looks like a piece of Fort Payne Black Buffalo. All buffalo is part of the Fort Payne formation. Just different forms of it. And Fort Payne comes in a ton of different variations. That's a nice piece of material right there. That's going to make someone a pretty point. Alright, there's another one. And then got a piece of belt in here. It's kind of odd shaped. I'm assuming that's why it ended up in there. Kind of odd shape. It's basically a block. Again. Oh, let's see here. How do you reduce a block? By any means necessary, I guess. It's not something easy to manage with this block like that. Running on out of options on how to get into it. Maybe come back down this ridge. Take a little bit of it off anyways. Dogs are getting grouchy. It's rainy outside. They're all in here looking for a place to hang out. And now they're going to fight over spots. This belting is some really great material. Easy flaking, easy on your tools. Easy to pressure flake. So there's another one. Got a piece of coral here. Take a couple pictures here. Alright, let's see what we can do here. Now some of these chunks that come off, and there's going to be some, will go in another bucket for tumbling. This has got a big thing comes in there. I don't know how bad that's going to be. Real thin edge right there. See, that's tumbling rock right there. Right down this ridge, hopefully. Where it went, right down that ridge. Let's see here. Yeah, that's pretty deep right there. I think that's going to split this whole, it's probably going to end this whole part over here, because I think that goes in so deep that it's super, super thin right there. That's what I'm thinking. Get under it. Looks like I'm going to get under it right there. Sweet. all this cool colors right underneath that cortex, which probably isn't going to stay, unfortunately. If this side was smoother, I'd be able to favor more towards that side, but it's not. Gonna get to see my grandsons here later. My granddaughter's out of town. I haven't got to see my grandkids much here lately because I've had other engagements every weekend, and I do next weekend also, so, which is Halloween weekend, so I'm gonna miss out on seeing the kids all dressed up. I didn't realize that when I agreed to go do this thing, but I'm committed now, so I'm going. So we got most of the crud off except for this. Bring that up a hair more. That's not what I want to do. Let's see. Crushed it. Come on. Yeah, she's probably going to turn mostly all orange before it's over, unfortunately. Yep, I'm gonna lose that color, unfortunately. All right, there's another one. What do we want to do next? Our piece of Nova here. Had a couple nice natural platforms going around it. It's a nice piece of black Nova right there. Yeah, that was quite the adventure, the whole Water Creek thing. It actually took me 2 days to get there, and it's only 5 hours away. I was picking up my friend Brady, and him and his trailer and setup, which I ended up setting up. I took my stuff, set up my own tent and stuff, but he's got such a big setup there, and we just kind of turned it into a community tarp. There's not really a community tarp at Water Creek, but you know, you can pretty much sit down and nap with anyone. Just if you're new to a nap-in, here's the rules so you understand. If you show up at a nap-in and you want to nap on someone's tarp, don't just pull up and start busting flakes on their tarp. You need to at least ask them if you mind, if they mind if you set in, and 99.99% everyone's going to go, grab your tools, come on. And that's how it works. But don't just pull up on someone's tarp and just start chipping without at least saying something. Just common courtesy, you know. We had a really good tarp there, though. Pretty good talents. We made a bunch of community points, quite a few. Not quite as many as Renegade Ranch, but still quite a few, including a rock stuck in point stuck in the rock. Excalibur point is what I went to calling them, Excalibur points. And it turned out pretty nice for a community point, I'd say. And that was donated to, we all signed it and then gave it to Gwen, who runs the operation, has for her family, started it, makes her land available to all of us to have a nap in there. And pretty nice. It's a beautiful spot to have a nap in. Okay, I think we're going to call it good at that. Let's see what kind of mess we made here. A couple of them didn't go as well as I might have wanted them to, but you know what? They don't all go that way. And most of this material is in that pile because it's problematic, odd shaped, or what have you, and it ends up in my bifacing pile. But we didn't make too many of them there. We did, I guess that's all we did. 2, 4, 6, 8. Did 8 of them. Would love to save some of that color in there. I just don't know that it's possible. Maybe I'll do most of my thinning from this side, and then I don't know, possibly save some of it, but we'll see. But let's zoom out here a little bit. Just want to do a little biface and let y'all know I'm still alive. The reason I haven't been around is because I've been fighting with my phone. It's been a disaster. It's supposed to ship overnight, and overnight, of course, for USPS, or not UPS, actually it shipped UPS, and even overnight for them these days is 4 days, 5 days, and that's what it took. And then once I got it, I couldn't access my old phone to move any of my stuff over, and like I said, I didn't have things backed up properly, and I was so worried. I thought I'd lost like 2 years worth of grandkids photos, and that was, I mean, I was heartbroken. I didn't feel, when I thought I did that, I mean, I was seriously heartbroken. I was like, oh no. And you start thinking about all the pictures of all the grandkids and things that happened and stuff, and all those pictures are gone. And what happened is my Amazon, I had several backups, and somehow or another, in the midst of, I seem to break a phone every time I get one. This one's only a couple days old and it ain't broke yet, which is a miracle for me. But anyways, I've got multiple backups now. I do have to buy more space for Amazon, so those photos and stuff are back up there. But anyways, I appreciate y'all watching. We're going to be doing some more napping. I probably won't today, maybe, or I may make a point. I'm not sure. But I got a bunch of stuff here to do here. I got a lot of bifacing to do too. It's a pretty nice piece of buffalo right here. That'd be a good one to save for a nap in. Honestly, I'd like to nap that at a nap in, but we'll see. Anyways, appreciate y'all watching. We'll catch you on the next one. Keep an eye on the website next week. I mean, there's a lot coming, and I will be leaving on Thursday morning, so I will get all the orders that are in currently out, and I will ship orders all the way through Wednesday night, or maybe first thing Thursday morning. But after that, then they're gone till the following Monday, because I'm going to be out of town again. And if you're over in Hot Springs area, stop by the Renaissance Fair. It should be fun for people watching and all that kind of good stuff. Lots of bifaces coming, a whole bunch of stuff. You won't find anything. I don't put anything like this in here that's problematic. That won't go in there. That'll go in a second's bin, and anything that has problems like that, I'm putting a secondary bin. And then I don't know what I'm gonna do with them. Haul them to the nap in, sell them for $1 an inch or something like that, something cheap. But I don't know what I'll do with them. But we'll figure it out. All right, appreciate y'all. Catch you on the next one. Y'all keep napping.